Howdy. It's been a while since I've been inside the cabin on a project, and figured I'd show you what I'm working on. So I put these cabinets in 2.5 years ago, laid 2 sheets of 1/2-inch plywood down, and that's been my countertop since I put it in there. Finally getting to putting the countertop down. So I put these cross pieces on so you can screw the plywood down into it. And for the sink cabinet corners in the back one, I was able to round it out and screw it into a plate that runs along here. And now we're just getting the plywood cut so that we can drop the sink in. I've never built a countertop before, so I'm kind of learning as I'm going on this one. We got some stone tile we're going to put down, and borrowed a tile saw, and we'll be hopefully getting this in today. And then I got a salvage sink that we'll put in, and we'll probably let it sit for a week before we put the sink. I might just lay it in there tomorrow because I'm staying overnight, but I'm not gonna hook it up. And then I'm gonna put a drain out the back, and because it's just gonna be for gray water, I'm gonna run a line underneath the ground and have it come out into a bowl, where I'm gonna put some wood chips on that, and it'll be a gray water system basically. So let me walk outside and I'll show you the countertop. So we're a tiny bit tight on the front, and we ran out of battery juice, so we went out to go get a new battery. So we got to take off another 1/16 or so on the front, and once I get that done right, I got 2 sheets of 1/2-inch, and then the underlayment to go down, and then the tile is this. Let me see if I can get the pattern to show it. So it's some stone, I haven't got a clue what it is. Home Depot has a very poor selection of actual stone tile, and it was actually fairly inexpensive. It was $3 a square. So yeah, we're working on that now. Also, before I get back to working on this, we got the fascia boards off back here, and lo and behold, we actually nailed that drip edge in. So I'm going to probably have to cut with snips for the boards to go in. We'll figure it out. I'd have to remove the roofing in order to get at the nails probably. I'm not sure how long the nails are, but it would be fun to take down. So hopefully we can get the tile done today, and we'll get the header on this tomorrow morning. I gotta go home mid-afternoon for a family birthday party, so I don't get a full day to work tomorrow. And today I didn't get here late as my wife was at a Girl Scout function, and the girls didn't go to bed till 3 a.m. so she didn't get home until 9:30, and by the time I got out here it was almost lunch. But once I get the countertop down, I'll do another short video clip, and then we'll start working on the tile. Okay, tiles down, at least on half. We still gotta go build a little top for this. That shouldn't take too long. We'll do it tomorrow morning. Yeah, the easiest part of doing the tile was actually setting the tile down. Getting all the cuts right. We did all the cuts beforehand, so we had everything laid out first, and getting the plywood cut and the backer board cut. All that stuff took more time than anything else. So it was about from the time we started putting the support pieces, these nailers here, in, to the time I finished was about 6 hours, 5 hours, something like that. And then next week I'll come back and we'll put some grout down, and I'll be finishing the front with a piece of maple with a rounded over top. I'll do the same thing on the edge of the stove and then grout right up to that. The backsplash is going to be the same maple. 3-inch maple on the front. Looks like 2-inch, or 2-inch on the front. I'll measure it before I leave today. And a 3-inch backsplash or a 4-inch maple. Next week I said I'll go grout, and then the sink will be ready to go in. Big step forward. My wife will be happy. Yeah, the backer board, we didn't use the concrete stuff, that we used some thinner stuff that they sell. That's it's got a checkerboard pattern on the front, and when you get down to cutting and all that, instead you can use a razor blade, and we did. For the sink we used a masonry bit on a saber saw, and that worked out well. And then to finish the edge flush with the wood, we used a belt sander, which worked great but throws up a ton of dust. So I spent the last half an hour cleaning the floor in here. And I'm all out of wood cleaner, so I'm going to have to come back and do it again to get it looking better than it looks now. But yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow Rick said we'll do the last little bit, because I borrowed the wet saw and I want to be able to return it. And we'll start working on the pole barn, at least getting the ridge support beam up on top of the post. Maybe get 1 or 2 roof rafters in tied to the building. But that's probably all we're going to have time for tomorrow before we have to leave. So I'll do some more videoing tomorrow. I don't know if I ever mentioned this on the video. This is my water source. In town they have a artesian well. That's where I get my water from. Filling up one of the 5-gallon jugs. You know, for when the 4 of us are down for a week, we go through about 5 gallons every other day, give or take. So yeah, it's nice to have it. There's a couple of them around the area. A lot of the locals use it. And until I get a well in, this actually works pretty well. Just figured to do a quickie on this. Going out to get pizza for dinner after working on the countertop all day. So see you tomorrow. Yeah, I know I said it wouldn't see me until morning when I did more work, but I'll show another Craigslist find. I picked up 2 Coleman dual fuel lanterns for $10 each, and this one is a 1973 220H. The other one, I can't remember the model number. I'll bring it out next week. This one was in pretty decent shape, but the burner frame that goes around the glass was rusty, so I took it off and wire wheeled it, and then sprayed it with some high temp silver that I had from the doing the 8N, and it's not too shabby. It took a little bit to light, but once I got it lit, it seems to be going pretty good. So just sitting out, enjoying a fire. Sun went down a little bit ago. It's about 8:30 maybe, 8:45. So I'm gonna enjoy a little fire time, then go in and read a book. So like I said, tomorrow morning I'll update when I do the rest of the countertop, and I'll show you what the where I did looks like tomorrow. So till tomorrow again. So this morning we got up bright and early and proceeded to do very little work. We finished up the countertop, put tiles down all across. We're just gonna come back next week, put the trim on, and backsplash, grout, and that'll be all set. We had some friends come over, so we didn't get any additional work done besides unpiling our wood pile so it gets to the 2x8s at the bottom of the pile. So we got that taken care of at least. So next week we should be able to take care of getting this grouted and all that stuff. That's a couple hours worth of work. And then start working on the pole barns more. It'll be good. The poles will have a couple weeks to settle, so they should be all set. But yeah, for this week that's it. I'm gonna go out, hang with friends for a little bit, and then I'm gonna head home for a birthday party. So until next week, thanks for watching.